So, Kelpy Da Pimp turned into Help Me. I'm getting punched on. And then DJ U interview somebody he shouldn't be interviewing and then get the blick pulled out on him. And that's Charleston White. Man, let's get into it. Run my intro, please.
They used to say, words couldn't hurt me. Videos, just my name, they getting thirsty. Go ahead and put him in a hearse seat. It's getting murky, this time I deserve this. I'm ready for whatever war said he been a matador. Scared for the things I'm dreaming for. I'm eating caviar.
Before you like or subscribe, let me earn it real quick. Deal? Thank you. Oh, Help Me the Simp. Kelpy Da Pimp, sorry. Just being funny. Basically got punched on, right? And a lot of people are saying because he called Almighty Suspect the B-word. And I got the video popping in my Instagram on my story. So if you want to see the full video, him actually getting hit and him being Willy Lump with tomato sauce, then have at it. But let me say this, right? A lot of people, and especially men, well, males, we won't say men. A lot of males be calling each other the B-word, bro. Like, come on, man. So it wasn't that he called him the B-word. It's how he said it, how he directed it. That's number one. Number two, on the real, all in all, nah, Almighty Suspect should not have punched on him. Almighty Suspect should not have punched on him. And I'm going to tell you why. I know Almighty Suspect pretty well. I got Cuz number. I could call him right now, but I feel like he's already hearing from a bunch of people with a different amount of opinions, right? I feel like what he should have did was, what you just say? Hey, bro, we don't use that B word out there like that, homie. I don't know where you think you at, but we don't do that. That's the warning. If he would have did it again, hey, we gonna step outside. We gotta get out. We gotta handle this. Because I just warned you, we don't do all that. We can do all the back and forth. You have to operate that way. You are now a business. And this is why a lot of people will not be doing business with a lot of other individuals. Will Almighty Suspect learn from this? Absolutely. Because with all this viral stuff that's going on and everything like that, there's going to be a message that he reads that tells him he's in the wrong. That's going to absolutely strike him to his core. Number three, Kelpy. From the first time even to this time, these are all lessons. Sharp and Almighty Suspect were not wrong for what they did. They could have been a little more tactful, but everybody who watches Sharp knows Sharp is high energy. Almighty Suspect is high energy. This is something you should know. It's called studying the people. The biggest thing that Almighty Suspect said, and I 1000% agree, is you will be facing life, and you ain't built for that. That was the message that they was trying to send to you the first time. When you on that block and somebody do something to one of your ladies, or if one of the Johns come in there, we just gonna call them Johns, and they got fire on them, they got knife work on them, they got real fists, and they beating on her or doing something like that, what are you going to do? So, nah, bro. I'm not feeling none of that happened. None of it. I get them punching on them. I understand, but this ain't the streets. This is a millions of viewed platform, bro, with sponsors and every single thing. So nah, man, that ain't cool. But I get it from the standpoint. But at a certain time, bro, you got to realize you have, and this is the Almighty Suspect, you have a position that a multitude of individuals want. And on top of that, I seen AD say, and this no disrespect to Cuz, but he said he signed a waiver. AD, there is no waiver unless it is involving the ability for physical altercation that you say you want to be. So there is no waiver that they could have signed. I guarantee you, and I didn't talk to Adam. I got Adam's number and everything, and I won't ask him about this, but I guarantee you, Kelpy got broke off some money so that he didn't sue and that he signed a non-disclosure about certain things and stuff like that so that he could get paid. Probably was like 10 bands, probably was 20 bands. But I guarantee you Kelpy got paid on this situation. On to the Charleston White stuff. DJ, you. One, you shouldn't have interviewed Charleston White. What was your reason for that? What was the reason for that? Then to have him into Chicago didn't make y'all city look good at all. I rock with Chicago. I've been in Chicago a whole bunch. There's a lot of people that have seen me in Iraq. A lot more people than people want to give credit to and all this stuff and everything like that. That's neither here nor there. So I'm familiar with the city. I know a bunch of rappers, a bunch of verified check marks from Chicago. What you did was whack, weak, and not needed. How can you have Mama Duck on there weeks before and then you invite him on there and let him say all of that crap and everything like that? Then the bare minimum what you could have did was you could have did a Zoom one. You could have went down to Dallas or Fort Worth. But bringing that man to Chicago and then one, letting him have his fire on him. As soon as that man would have click, man, that's legal. You could take it. Now you don't know his intent. Now you don't know his intent. Charleston White wouldn't have walked out of there with his life, I guarantee you that one, and sat the strap down. Then you could have went for it. You could have taken it away from him. What was he going to do then? See, you not built for this. You really not. And anybody that I know that go rock with DJ U after this, we ain't good. I ain't going to dish you or nothing like that, but don't hit my phone. I can't do nothing for you. We straight on that. Don't hit me when you get to LA. Don't hit me when you get to Atlanta. None of that. I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Because that right there, nobody in LA would have did nothing like that. Nobody. Not somebody who's young, an older cat possibly. But a younger cat ain't nowhere in this world. And to Charleston White, you gonna get what you asking for if you keep asking for it in the most violent ways. I don't like you. I don't like you diss my homie. I don't like you diss my section. I don't like you diss my hometown. I don't like you diss me. But in all honesty, whatever happens to you, that's for you. Whatever you keep asking for, that's what you're going to get. I'm just going to keep it authentic. You managed to get some rappers on your side. My brother Kevin Gates, that's really my guy. You got him on your side. All right. You gonna ever admit that you got T.I. on your side, that his manager was the one that was managing you for your comedy show in Atlanta? That's on you. Well, yeah, that more details about that to be dropping. Not from me, though. But either way that go, bro. Charleston White, what was the point of that? I'm trying to understand what exactly is the point of a whole lot of things that you be doing. See, everybody in the world, in the rap community, in the hoods and everything like that would agree with you if you left the disrespect alone. If you would have been doing all this and then got disrespectful and dropped it. If you would have pointed at all the gang members and everything like that and gang bangers and said, you're hurting your own people. If you'd have been throwing challenges, if you would have been calling out individuals who were alive that were leading people in their communities, then the whole world would back you. You'd be on CNN, Fox News, all that stuff. But what you're doing, especially knowing that you're about to be headed to prison, you're about to be charged with some felonies, homie. When you lose your gun privileges and all that, then what? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Share to keep your people aware. I'm gone. Enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. I got a couple of interviews to do. We'll still do the live stream. Unfortunately, I had some stuff personally that just happened last night. So it is what it is. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. If I earned your subscribe, man, I appreciate you for hitting that subscribe button. But if you could do me a solid like, if y'all see this video at 3,000 likes, then hit that like button. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all expect me to keep it real? Because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast. Also, stream the music, Ceddy Nash, if you have not. It's on all streaming platforms. Guaranteed you're going to find something you like. Probably like that overly thugging freestyle. Or maybe something different. Let me know in the comments. We possibly shoot that music video.